What's up, my people? We're back again doing the vlogs. I was out for a little bit, I got just overly distracted. This one, my fault, is a really important one. It's about pretty much saving yourself the stress and doing it right. Now, everyone has their own way. Really, that's how it works. I know people who can do an assignment last minute and get a better mark than I can. But I'm going to recommend probably the most stress-free way. Man, I say a lot. Let's get to it. Today's about how university can have some stress. One of my future videos, I'm going to be telling you that school isn't all stress. It can actually be pretty funny, but that's a different video. So keep watching and you'll see. But this one is about stuff like exams, papers, how you fit them all in together. Studying. I'm going to tell you how I do it. Okay, so starting. Exams. It all comes down to the exams. You want to have that area around the exams free for studying. You don't want to have a bunch of papers to do, okay? For exams, what I like to do, the exams, again, they relate to the papers, they relate to the studying. It all connects. So what you really got to do is make sure you do everything else right. So what I do is I do my studying during the weeks. So say if this week I had a class, I have a class tomorrow, brain and behavior. Tonight I'll be studying the chapter for it. I'll be reading it through. That way I'm ready for the lesson. I usually do, at the very least, 2 hours or just a full chapter very well read of whatever chapter we're studying or whatever readings they want you to do. Sometimes it can be hard. Sometimes you have, this is a law related book. It's a difficult read to get into, to kind of understand at first. Once you understand it, it's a really good book, but it can take a while. Or you can have this, which takes like under an hour to read and understand. But the professors, they've been there. They know how you feel. They know that some people work. They know that you have other classes. They're not going to overwhelm you. They give you what you can do. Just get it done. But point is, if I was asked to read chapter 1, I would read chapter 1 through, going backwards. I didn't go to the class, I already know most of the stuff, so then they're just elaborating on what I already know, okay? When you get told what you have to do for the paper, make sure that what I like to do is early in the semester, I'll look up what topic I want to do, and I'll start looking up information like reports and documents and my references. After you've done that, it's pretty easy. You just write it out, right? You just gotta, I do the map after that, like what I want to do for body paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, however many I'm having. And then from there on, it's pretty easy. You can leave it for a while if you want. You can take a break. But don't leave it till last minute, because you leave that till last minute, you leave studying till last minute, and next thing you know, a couple days before your exam, you could have a paper to write and the entire book to study. That's going to be a lot. You're going to be so stressed out. Keep yourself out of stress by doing that. By doing how I said. Get everything done on time or early. Problem solved. With studying, what I like to do, so at least the week before, because then you can just do little bits, tidbits, timbits. Whoever came up with that? Anyways, tidbits, okay. And you can study all that. And you're really just refreshing what you've already learned because you studied throughout the semester, okay? So it's not going to take as much studying, and you're just going to get a finer knowledge of that stuff. I also like to do stuff like eliminate the distractions, like I talked about in the other video, okay? So what I do is I turn off my wireless capability on my computer, and which is like FN, F5, the thing on the bottom corner, and the F5. And then after that, if I'm about to go onto Facebook or something like that, I'll realize, I turned that off. Why did I turn that off again? Right, so I didn't get distracted. It'll click in my head, I'll remember. I like to take breaks. Taking breaks is important. You can't just do right through the day, right? So if you do all that preparation for the exam studying, you'll have time to take breaks. That's good. I actually like to hold myself up. That's how I work. I'll put myself in my room, shut the door, tell everyone to stay out. Or I'll bite them, and I don't bite. I try, but and then I'll just read my book, or however you like to study, whether you like to use the slides or the book. Anyway, that's pretty much how it works. Everyone has their own way, so this really isn't an exact way to go, but pretty much key, do not procrastinate. You've heard it since you were in public school, you heard it in high school tons of times. They're right. Some people can do it, most of us can't. Anyways, happy very belated New Year, but anyways, you survived 2012. Lucky you. You survived the zombies, you survived the raining of fire, whatever. Don't stress out.